Well, what's up everybody and welcome to the channel. In today's video we have an Armaspeed carbon fiber air intake to check out for the manual Toyota Supra. Now we have a website, roasterspeed.com, and we carry Armaspeed products on our website, and this is one of the awesome products that you can pick up. Now if you missed some of the Instagram reels and YouTube shorts that I previously made, I installed two really cool things from Armaspeed recently. I did their rock guards, which are a really good inexpensive way to protect the paint behind each of the wheels. And of course, I got their new carbon fiber rear canards. Those things are super cool. They're all linked below as well. But in today's video, we're basically going to show you how to remove the stock air intake and then get the Armaspeed carbon fiber intake on the car. So as you can see, I already have the air intake out of this car. It's super easy to do. All you have to do is remove the sensor from the intake, undo the one clamp, and then you can easily pop out the entire airbox as one unit. And then from there, you just gotta reach down, take off the snap ring along with one of the wire plugs, and then just carefully reach with your fingers, pop off the vent hose, and then you can easily remove the rest of the air intake. So here is a good look at the Armaspeed carbon intake for the 3.0 Supra. We have a really nice direct replacement carbon fiber tube. This is gonna go right to the turbo inlet itself. Of course, we have all of your connections needed. The top portion of the airbox is all carbon, and then we got an aluminum heat shield, of course your air filter, a few things of hardware. And as you can see, it's so cool with no intake. You can see the entire turbo of this car. And then right there, this black opening right there, that's the turbo inlet. That's where the intake is gonna connect to. So starting up, we're gonna take the silicone coupler it comes with, put one of the clamps around it, and just gently slide that onto the turbo inlet itself, giving yourself access to tighten up the clamp. And then we're gonna slide the carbon fiber intake into the coupler. And as you're getting that into place, line up that breather hose just so you can get everything hooked in together. So intake is coming together. The carbon is already really popping underneath the hood. That doesn't look so sick. So next up, you need to take two of the rubber grommets off of your stock airbox that are on the bottom, and they're gonna be reinstalled into the car. We have a spot back here. This round one is gonna go back into place, just like that. And then right here, this one is gonna go into place underneath this duct. Next up, we're gonna install the heat shield. We have this piece right here and this piece right here that are going to correspond to those rubber grommets we reinstalled. This is just gonna be parallel to the subframe down here. Carefully put your air intake through the hole, and then you can also line up these rubber grommets with the posts on the heat shield. And then once you get it pretty much straight, just shove these down right into the rubber grommets to secure it all in place. And then now we're gonna take the third rubber grommet from the stock airbox along with the other bracket that the kit is gonna come with. And this is just gonna slide back into place, and then we're gonna get the airbox cover lid, and this is going to basically be rotated to fit to that nice and securely. So then air filter time, and remember when you're doing this heat shield, make sure you have about 1 inch of carbon fiber sticking through. But we're just gonna take the hose clamp it comes with and just slide that all into place. And then we're just gonna take the sensor, reinstall that, and use the hardware it comes with to secure it into the carbon pipe. So then onto installing the carbon fiber lid. So this screw of these 4 is the only fixed one. So what you wanna do is line up this hole. Of course you wanna read Armaspeed, and then just line it up where it's gonna sit. And you might need to adjust these a little bit, just loosen them a little bit and rotate them until everything lines up with the holes on the carbon fiber. And then lastly, we're gonna reinstall the OEM strut brace. This does fit fine if you have a 2020, however, without these. But for everyone else, this intake is designed to fit these strut braces. So there we go, installation is all complete on the Armaspeed carbon intake. It looks so good under the hood. I mean, who doesn't love extra carbon fiber all around? But fitment is perfect, as you would expect, of course, from Armaspeed, and the quality of carbon is so nice. I love how it looks so glossy, just like anything that is from factory. Looks so nice, of course, with the logo and everything. and it fits really good, of course, with those OEM strut bars. But really, really good. And it's nice how this is a full, complete direct replacement. So the entire intake is replaced, which is a really good thing. The stock intake, you had a huge like muffler baffle in the lower portion on the turbo inlet to make it quieter. And then of course, everything just makes it nice and quiet, which isn't what we want to hear. We want to hear the turbo noises. So with that said, let's go for a spin and hear what this thing sounds like. All right, so we got the car warmed up just a little bit. That is pretty darn loud sounding already. So being carbon fiber really, I think, kind of makes it echo a lot more than other ones. This is pretty sick sounding, and I am going to do a full comparison once I have a few others to test out, and just to really dive into what every intake has to offer. Oh, this one is definitely up there in sound. And of course, having the carbon fiber, it just looks crazy, but already. Gosh, that is an addicting sound in this Supra now. All right, so flip into the GoPro. Wow, yeah, this... Gosh, this thing makes some noise. That is so cool sounding. Gosh, Armaspeed, that is so sick. Gosh, with the manual especially. Well, there you have it, installing the Armaspeed carbon fiber intake on the manual Toyota Supra. I'm impressed with how it sounds. It sounds so good. And from my old Supra, with tuning these cars, an aftermarket air intake actually will give it some more horsepower in the top end with the tune. So it's pretty cool to see. Of course, you can get performance gains once you're tuning the car with these bolt-ons. But as far as the aesthetics, this thing looks fantastic being carbon fiber. I mean, Armaspeed really does do a great job with just the quality and that sound. This is a louder intake, which I love. It's like the perfect sound. You just get a lot of drama. We actually have an Armaspeed carbon intake on the S3 as well, and we love it. So again, we have this on our site. Check it out. They also carry one for the 2.0 Supra. And then of course, check out the other Armaspeed products that we have. Check them out. So anyways, that is it then for today's video, installing the carbon fiber Armaspeed intake on the manual Supra. I am liking it a lot. And I think it's time to keep ripping on the car because it makes so many awesome noises. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for plenty more content, and I'll see you all in the next video.